I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be filming a what's in my bag video. It's been a long time since I last filmed one of these. I think it was well over a year ago now. They're some of my favourite videos to watch, so I thought that I would do a quick update and let you know what's in my bag. Not that it's going to be very exciting. My bag that I use probably the most at the moment is this one. It is the Whistles Verity. It's just this black leather backpack. I don't own many Whistles bags. I wanted this one for a couple of years. It took a lot of saving, and then on payday a couple of months back I actually splurged and I bought it, and I'm really glad that I did. I just think that it's perfect. I love backpacks anyway, and just a simple black one with the kind of gold detailing is really classic. It goes with everything and it holds an awful lot in it as well. So I think I'm just going to do this really randomly and literally just pull stuff out as I find it. I haven't looked through my bag in a little while, so I'm not really sure what's going to come. Okay, so the first thing is my coin purse. This is from KIKO. I think I probably had this in my last video. It's one that I've had for a really long time. Again, it's leather, it's pink. It was a birthday present from my boyfriend and I absolutely love it. That goes everywhere with me, especially because I do get the bus places most days, so I always need change. Next is this little iPod. This was actually my boyfriend's. It still is my boyfriend's technically, but I have kind of stolen it. It slipped into my bag, but it just comes in really handy. I don't have a lot of music on my phone. I'm not really sure what size memory my phone's got, but I don't think that it's really got very much, so I don't want to pile it full of music. I'd rather have it for like photos and apps and other things. So this is where I listen to most of my music. It's just this iPod Classic. I'm not even sure how old it is. It is very battered. I then have a letter. It's actually really important that I post that. That has been in my bag from yesterday. I then have a Cosmo Authentic World Kitchen leaflet. They've now opened, or they are going to open one in Norwich in the next couple of days, I think. So I grabbed a leaflet while I was down there. That is how eager I am. I then have my headphones. These are the green Urban Ears. I think they're in Jade or something, I think they call them. I'm not sure the exact model, but I will pop a link to them down below. They come, again, absolutely everywhere with me. They come in really handy and I think they're really good quality for the price. I actually bought mine from a second-hand shop, but they were still like in their packaging and all wrapped up in the cellophane and everything, so they were new but second-hand, and I think they cost me about £20. I love the colour, I love green, it's my favourite colour. I'm definitely not that big on headphones. I don't really know what to look for in a good quality pair of headphones, so these are good enough for me. The music still sounds good through them. Then I have my card holder, which again I've had for absolutely ages. This was originally from Urban Outfitters and it just keeps all of my cards. So I've got my debit cards on that side and then a stash of loyalty cards on the other side. I have actually really recently cleaned these out, so it's quite worrying at how many I've collected again. I am looking for a new card holder though, because this one has definitely got a little bit tatty, but it has really stood the test of time. I've had it absolutely ages and it's still going strong. The next thing is a mirror. This is a little compact that my friend bought me when he went on holiday to Siena, I think it was. I always do that, like I'm going to blind you, but I don't have any lighting going on, so it probably won't do. I then have my phone. This is an iPhone 5. I don't have an iPhone 6. I'm always a step behind with iPhones, at least one step behind, possibly 2 steps behind. I've never had like the most up-to-date model, but this suits me just fine. The camera on this isn't great, but it's still a great phone. I love it. It does its job. It texts, it calls. I'm quite happy. And the phone case is from Whistles as well. It's got these little white cats on this navy blue background, and I think that's really cute. I do have my vlogging camera in here. This is the Sony Cybershot G. I bought this again second hand. I bought it from a camera guy in the city who did me a really good deal on it. I think it cost me about £30. I don't vlog obviously very often. I do have my vlogging camera in my bag at the moment. I am trying to film a little bit more. I'm trying to kind of work out how I'm going to put vlogs together. I think I might just take random clips through the week, just really short clips, and kind of edit them all into a bit of a montage. I'm not entirely sure, so that is coming places with me. I am trying to get into a bit more of a routine with it, and I don't obviously vlog very often. I don't take vlogging very seriously, So for me this just does the job. I don't feel any need to spend a great amount of money on a brand new vlogging camera when it's something that I'm kind of dipping in and out of a little bit at the moment. Alongside my vlogging camera I also have this little SanDisk thing with a spare SD card in and a spare memory card for my main camera as well. That just again comes in really handy. I do have, I think, a spare battery in here as well. I don't know where that is. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I do have a spare battery as well for my vlogging camera, but I think both of them are pretty much dead now, so I need to do something about that. I also have a fair few lip products down at the bottom as well. That probably goes without saying. I have got 2 MAC lipsticks in the shade Fast Play and Patisserie. I've got the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Sex Machine, which I used in my last video. This is by far one of my most used lip products ever. I love it. And then I've got the Clinique Chubby Stick in the shade Super Strawberry as well. Both of those come in really handy because they're obviously in a kind of pencil form, so when you're out and on the go you can top up your lipstick quite easily. We've got this little Acne phone wallet thing which my phone should technically be in. I always seem to forget that I've got it in there, and just when I'm out and about and I want to grab my phone really quickly I don't tend to ever slip it back in here, so it's probably something that I need to get a little bit more use out of. I then have a little bottle of hand sanitizer. This is just a Cutie Cura one, which I think I picked up in Boots. I then have a few of these little mini perfume samples at the bottom of my bag. I've got one from Kiehl's, which is their Orange Flower and Lychee. That's one of my favourite fragrances. And I then have 2 from Diptyque. The first one is Ophrisia and the second is 34 Boulevard Saint Germain. Just keep a couple of these in my bag in case I'm going anywhere later in the day and I just want to top up fragrance a little bit. Lastly, at the very bottom of my bag is the Origin Sensory Therapy Peace of Mind lotion. I haven't used this again for a really long time. It came in massively handy about a year or so ago where I was going through a particularly stressful, anxious sort of time. It's basically a minty smelling lotion. You pump a little bit out, rub it between your fingers and just breathe it in, and it just calms you down. It's a really calming fragrance actually. I wouldn't normally be an advocate of this kind of thing. I would normally probably think that it was a bit of a waste of money, but it did really help me, and I just like again to keep that just in case I ever need it when I'm out and about. So I think that is pretty much everything that is in my bag. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video and I will see you guys soon. Bye!